Okay guys, so what we're having to do right now is undo all the hard work we've done by putting this PVC panelling that we've done in floor to ceiling.
Welcome or welcome back to the channel. We are the Cornelius-Ford family, made up of me, Tracy, Mark, Nevaeh, Grace, Alina and Saria, and sometimes you'll also see our eldest, Kaisha. If you haven't been following our journey, we bought an Iveco daily at the end of August 2022 to convert it into our new tiny home on wheels. We have had many ups and downs during that journey, all of which you can see, and all in the vain effort to help us to have more experiences like this and see more sunrises and sunsets like these. Please do like, subscribe, it really does mean a huge amount to us, and put any questions in the comment below. Right, back to the video.
I've stuck it on with Siliflex. I have to admit I'm not a fan of the stuff. I think there's far better stuff out there on the system, or on the shelf. It doesn't stick to PVC particularly well. This stuff is so easy to peel off. Unfortunately, that back panel is taking me a little while to get off because I've wedged it in, which is a bit of a problem. It sticks to ply fine, because as you can see, trying to scrape it off is a bit of a nightmare. This is a full slither half, and this is one that I've started to take off. So yeah, not a fan of the Siliflex, for honest. I think we would have had major issues with leakage running through all the joints. So we've gone and bought ourselves a tanking kit, and we're going to slap that on and get this sealed, which will help give me much more confidence on this project.
Welcome back everybody. We are about to embark on tanking the shower. So we were getting close to maybe over halfway on the shower, and then we were so concerned with a leak. We'd seen a lot of people have done tanking, so this is what we've had to need to do. So we had to take everything back off and then scrape off all of the adhesive that we used previously, which has been quite the task, and Mark is just getting off even more of the residue, and that's then in hopes that the sealing kit will actually adhere properly to make the wood less porous. Yeah, and then we can start tanking it. But we've also realised that there isn't enough tape, so yeah, Mark's saying basically lots of people have been saying the same thing, but this is the tape that comes with it. It's only 10 meters, and the shower kit excuse the kitchen roll in it, but this is the shower kit that we bought. All the other bits and pieces are at the other end of the van. But yeah, there's definitely not enough tape, so I've got some more tape coming from Amazon that will arrive this evening. I'm going to go off to B&Q to replace this piece of ply, which is that one there, because there was just too much, and we added a different adhesive to that one, which is not coming off. So yeah, I'm about to go off to B&Q with Grace and Nevaeh to pick up some more plywood, and then I'm also going to carpet this area so we can create another little recess for books and things like that, I think. So why have I been gone to go and get more wood? That's how much of a good job Mark has done. Replace the top piece as well. Now you might wonder what this is. This is because Mark is so tall and we couldn't make the shower go all the way up to the top because of the skylight. So our interim, or our solution, sorry, was to put on a dome. Can you see it properly like that? So let me turn this round. So when I'm in the shower, you can see there's plenty of headroom, but when Mark's in the shower, he has to bend down. So our solution was this dome, so that he can stand in here and not hit his head on this bit. Oh, he's just coming in, so then maybe I can show you. So look, he can put his head in. That's how much taller Mark is than me. The fact that I've got that much gap. And he's got his meerkat lookout. That's what I think it looks like if you've ever been to Paynton Zoo. Meerkats have got a dome that they look out of. I can't see what I'm doing with the camera, and there's Mark's one. Okay, so I've just discovered that all that videoing that I just did, I didn't do. So basically, I poured some of the primer into a little pot, and I have done this section and here. It is extremely watery, so I'd probably recommend going from top to bottom so that you can obviously get in all the drips and everything. It does have, obviously it changes colour slightly, so at least it's a little bit easier to see where you've gone over. And then I've just got to allow that to dry, but actually it soaks in pretty well, so I'm just going to carry on.
Where's that gone?
Wait, oh.
My shorts and t-shirt.
This is quite hard because this one's at an angle, so it's just dripping everywhere. As much as I'm trying. Protection first, eh? Trying not to get this everywhere is actually really quite hard. Maybe if you used like one of the foam brushes where it could soak in rather than a paintbrush, that might work a little bit better. But especially, like, I'm not sure if you can see from the angle, but this curves in, so of course when you put it here it just drips downwards, which is a little bit of a challenge. Probably ought to turn you around so you can see what I'm doing here. Oh, not that much, eh?
Hello!
You just see little fingers.
Oh no, it's a finger bandit!
Finger bandit?
Yeah!
Oh, love it. In the enclosed space, it actually does smell quite strong, whereas normally it doesn't, so you probably do still want it in a well ventilated area, and of course most showers aren't. We've still got the other door or wall to put on this side as well, but we thought we'd try and get as much of this done before we do this, just so that we've got a bit more extra space. Trying not to overload the brush for the ceiling, it's actually quite hard.
Mummy,
Yes,
can they see me?
No.
Oh. The finger bandit won't be back. Mama.
So we have been off for a barbecue, we have come back, everything is already dry, only takes, oh, wrong one, hang on, only takes about 2 hours to dry anyway. So now we're going to seal all the joints with sticker flex and then get prepared. When I say we, that's the royal we. And after Mark's done that one, we're going to build the second wall. Not second wall. Hang on. Don't know why I said second wall, but the wall that goes here. And then I can seal that one. And then that just means that we are cracking on. But yeah, that's how it's looking. Nice job there, Mark. So doing all the joints. And yeah, that it did actually go over quite well, even on the scraping out of all of that type of stuff, it was fine. So that was good. But of course, maybe you would be better than us in the respect that you would actually do this first before trying to put all of your shower together and then going, actually, you know what, I think it'd be a really good idea if we tanked it. But this would be not the first time on this journey that we have undone something to then do it again. But I guess that's part of the joy of being first timers, never doing it before, and just working it out as we go. So for some of you wondering why we didn't put this wall in first, this is why. Just to make working on these areas just that little bit easier, because, you know, it is doable the other way around, it's just a lot harder work, that's all. As you'll probably see when we put the wall in and then have to work around it. So Mark has just finished off doing all the sealing, you know, making sure that it's all put in properly, and also bridging any other gaps, like down here a little bit more, making sure the top, things like this. So all of that's finished. Going to obviously wait for that to dry, build out this wall, so I can then finish it with this one, and then we can get to the taping section. So Mark has put in the frame for the bathroom, or for that particular wall, and he's just outside right now, just making the adjustments to the plywood that's going to go on the front. And then I've got two of the girls currently entertaining themselves, waiting to get into bed, while the other two girls are inside Nanny and Grandpa's. Here is the man of the hour. Oh, I think that means I need to give him a hand. As the wall, Mark is just checking everything before we screw it all into place. So just putting another batten to strengthen it this side and down below. And so Mark's just screwing it in from the side before we do it from the inside of the wall. And the all-important kettle is boiling as well. Look how much dust there is. This was clean earlier. So now Mark has put the wall in. Just getting the two girls into bed. I've put Saraya down with me because she's got a poorly knee. and I'm gonna paint in here. So I'm just gonna prime this wall. Already did the Sikaflex around, so I'm just gonna prime this one very carefully in the tiny space. Good morning, everybody. We are on day 2 of tanking the shower, and Mark's got some other jobs to do. So last night I couldn't sleep, so I made a start on the tape. So it turns out that this tape is not self-adhesive like many of them that you might see in other videos, which was a surprise for me. Basically, this is a smaller version of it. So you put on this stuff, Mape Gum WPS. You put which is what this grey stuff is here. So you put this down, then you put this on top, and then you put it on top again here. So this is what I managed to get done last night. And then I need to finish off. So I've got down here to do, all in the little recess, which is where our hot tap shower is going, down the bottom, and then this strip here. And then I've also got this strip to do here, and along the top as well. So once I'm finished doing the tape, then obviously this goes all over the shower. In between that, Mark is taking down these windows because both of them leak, and it doesn't seem to be, every time we are sealing the top, it doesn't seem to be working. So now that my little detour has finished, which was this bit here, I'm now going to put the second coat onto here because this is all dry, and I also need to put the last strip onto this bit as well. I needed to wait for Mark to basically sand this one down so that it was flush, and so he's done that, so I can do that one. I'm going to do this one first, and then I'll get around to doing all of this. I have a bit of a problem trying to put the camera in the right angle to show you, but if I can, I will do that. Okay, so that's that coat done. Just gonna have to let it dry now. The first time that I did this last night, or early this morning, I went in a vertical direction, and this time I did horizontal. And that should be all that we need to do. The only things that I need to do now is to do the tidying up around the edges so that it doesn't dry and make a mess and get clean, because this is messy stuff.